Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of stupid people living among us. To the point where if one of those stupid people manages to out-stupid every other stupid person, they should receive an award. Well, I decided to create such an award. This is a new monthly segment called the American Idiot of the Month.
You are an idiot!
Our very first dishonoree is Joe Rogan, who decided to close out 2023 by attributing something Donald Trump had said to President Joe Biden. Roll it.
Well, there's people that voted for Biden that are doing it now. They're like, what did I do?
Right.
Like, what did I choose? How is this guy?
Yeah, you just can't listen to an interview where he's saying some of the stuff he says that just makes no sense at all. It's like you can't listen to those interviews and feel like you made a good decision. I don't know how you could.
Did you hear what he said like yesterday or a couple of days ago?
Mm-mm.
He was talking about the Revolutionary War. He's like, one of the reasons why we lost the Revolutionary War, one of the problems with the Revolutionary War was they didn't have enough airports.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I saw that. It's like, what the hell?
Like, pull him.
It's crazy.
If you had any other job and you were talking like that,
yeah,
they would go, hey, you're done.
A few moments later.
The same stable genius that said the biggest problem we had in the Revolutionary War is we didn't have enough airports. Whoa.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoa.
Right,
what?
Just for the record.
Is that fake?
It's not fake, but he was referencing Trump saying that. Here's what Trump saying it in 2019.
Oh.
Donald Trump said something about that. He didn't say Jesus. He said a stable genius, and that's where the transcription.
Let me hear what it says. What did he say?
In June of 1775, the Continental Congress created a unified army out of the revolutionary forces encamped around Boston and New York, and named after the great George Washington, Commander-in-Chief. The Continental Army suffered a bitter winter of Valley Forge, found glory across the waters of the Delaware, and seized victory from Cornwallis of Yorktown. Our army manned the airport. It ran the ramparts. It took over the airports. It did everything it had to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he fucked up.
Yeah, he did. But I feel like
Took over
that's
the airport.
you can tell too. It sounds like a little different. He's like, you could tell he like messed up his words, but yeah, he's just, I don't know.
Took over the airports.
Well, that's the thing about media these days. It's like
right.
You
never
got to
know.
look into it.
That's right, folks. Joe Rogan, the man with the largest podcast in the world. That might be hyperbole, but we'll go with it for the sake of this video. Sat there and said that President Joe Biden was talking about airplanes during the Revolutionary War, when in actuality, the clip in question was of Joe Biden talking about how Donald Trump was the one talking about airplanes during the Revolutionary War. Now, you would think Joe Rogan would actually be careful when it comes to spreading misinformation, but no! Christ forbid that Joe Rogan does that. Joe Rogan has a very large audience, and this isn't the first time Rogan has lied to his listeners. He allegedly promoted drugs to cure the coronavirus, even though the CDC and the World Health Organization said they didn't do shit to help against COVID. He's gotten into it with Bill Maher, one of my personal inspirations for even doing this bullshit for a living. When Rogan tried to say that Biden and Trump were both untrustworthy, according to the Hollywood Reporter in an article from September of last year. And this is before getting to the fact that Joe Rogan has spread so many anti-transgender talking points, according to the pro-LGBTQ advocacy group GLAAD. So, Joe Rogan, for being one of the biggest useful tools for the far right in this country, it is my privilege to name you the first ever That Damn Progressive American Idiot of the Month Award winner.
You are an idiot!
You did it, buddy! You're officially a Category 5 idiot.